Hello, and welcome to Zenith of the Soul. Today, we will explore a special Osho Tarot reading for the sign of Leo for the year 2025. More than simply predicting your destiny, our goal here is to discover how you can actively take action to shape and, who knows, change your fate. So, get ready for an introspective and powerful journey. Once you finish watching this video, remember to also check out the readings for your ascendant, as well as your moon sign. This is very important for you to gain a broader understanding of your energy field throughout this year. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to support our work. Now, let's go to the spread I just did here at my desk. I will now open the first card, which concerns your current moment. Queen of Fire, sharing. In the heart of 2025, as Jupiter moves through Cancer, nurturing Leo's sector of inner reflection, the Queen of Fire emerges as our central card, bringing her generous spirit to illuminate the present moment. This magnificent figure, draped in royal attire, stands amidst a shower of golden light, her arms open wide in a gesture of unconditional giving. The Queen of Fire represents the highest expression of the fire element, one who has mastered the art of creative sharing. Her presence in the center position speaks directly to Leo's current situation regarding money, relationships, and health. Her rainbow-colored aura suggests a time of abundant energy and vitality, while the scattered treasures around her indicate a period of material and spiritual wealth. In the realm of relationships, this queen encourages Leos to share their natural warmth and charisma without reservation. With Jupiter's nurturing influence, there's a particular emphasis on emotional generosity. Financially, her appearance suggests a period where prosperity comes through giving rather than holding tight to resources. Regarding health, the radiant energy she emanates points to a time of vibrant well-being, particularly when energy is allowed to flow freely rather than being conserved. As Saturn moves through Aries in 2025, activating Leo's sector of expansion, this queen's message becomes even more significant. She teaches that true abundance comes not from accumulation, but from circulation. The flowing nature of her garments and the dynamic pose she holds remind us that energy must move to remain vital. Her position at the center of our spread sets the tone for the entire reading, suggesting that the key to navigating current circumstances lies in adopting her qualities of graceful sharing and abundant generosity. As we move to explore the hidden influences affecting this situation, we'll discover how this energy of sharing interacts with deeper, less visible forces at play. The Queen's presence here raises important questions. How are you sharing your gifts with the world? In what ways might holding back be limiting your potential for growth? As we turn to our next card, we'll begin to understand the subtle forces that might be influencing your ability to embody this Queen's generous spirit. With Pluto firmly established in Aquarius opposite Leo, this message of sharing becomes even more potent, suggesting a transformation in how Leos approach giving and receiving. The Queen of Fire stands as a beacon, illuminating the path toward a more abundant way of being, while setting the stage for deeper revelations to come. This central positioning of the Queen of Fire creates a foundation for our entire reading, her energy radiating outward to influence all other aspects we'll explore. As we move forward to examine the hidden influences, keep in mind her message of generous spirit and abundant sharing. It will prove crucial in understanding the complete picture of your journey. Now, let's open the second card, which concerns the unconscious aspects, that is, the hidden influence within you. A major arcana, silence. As we delve into the hidden influences affecting our Leo reading, we encounter the profound energy of silence, a major arcana card that reveals the deeper currents flowing beneath the surface. In this position, silence illuminates the unconscious patterns that shape your current experience with sharing and abundance. The card's image is striking, a tranquil night scene where a goddess-like face appears in the starlit sky, her expression one of deep meditation. Below, a misty lake perfectly mirrors the heavens above, creating a seamless connection between the cosmic and earthly realms. This mirror-like quality suggests that your inner world is seeking to reflect a greater truth, one that can only be accessed through stillness. With Uranus entering Gemini in July 2025 and activating Leo's house of social connections, this call to silence becomes particularly significant. The card suggests that beneath your natural Leo radiance and the Queen of Fire's urge to share, there's a deeper need for quiet contemplation and inner connection. In the realm of unconscious influences, silence reveals why you might sometimes struggle with the flowing generosity of the Queen of Fire. It suggests that your most profound insights and genuine abundance emerge not from external action, but from moments of complete stillness. This is especially relevant as Neptune moves into Aries in 2025, bringing a spiritual awakening to your sector of deeper understanding. The card's presence here speaks to hidden patterns in your relationships, finances, and health. In relationships, it suggests that your greatest connection with others might come through shared moments of peaceful presence rather than constant interaction. Financially, it indicates that your most rewarding decisions will emerge from quiet contemplation rather than impulsive action. Regarding health, it points to the healing power of meditation and the need to balance your fiery Leo energy with periods of restful silence. The dialogue between silence and the Queen of Fire is particularly fascinating. While the Queen radiates outward energy, silence draws us inward. This tension between expression and contemplation creates a dynamic balance that will prove crucial to your journey. As Saturn's transit through Aries continues to impact your ninth house of wisdom, this card's placement suggests that your deepest transformations will come through moments of quiet reflection. The still waters of the lake in the image remind us that clarity comes when the mind is undisturbed. The interplay between this hidden influence and our next card, which will reveal the visible external forces at work, promises to show us how inner silence can manifest in the outer world. As we prepare to examine these visible influences, consider: how might embracing periods of silence enhance your ability to share authentically? This profound card sets the stage for understanding how your inner world shapes your outer experience, creating a bridge between the quiet depths of your being and the active sharing represented by the Queen of Fire. Let's move forward to discover how these hidden influences interact with the more visible aspects of your journey. Now, let's open the third card, which will tell us about the visible influence around you, that is, the conscious aspects. Page of Clouds, Mind. In the position of visible influences, we find the Page of Clouds, representing the mental patterns and thought processes that are openly affecting your journey. This page appears at a crucial time, as Mercury's movements through 2025 particularly impact Leo's sector of self-expression and creativity. The image on this card is striking and somewhat mechanical, a head filled with gears, cogs, and bicycle parts, with a mouth that appears to be constantly critiquing or judging. This represents the busy, analytical mind that's visibly at work in your current situation. The card's appearance in this position suggests that others can clearly see how your thought processes are affecting your ability to share, Queen of Fire, and access deeper wisdom, silence. With Uranus entering Gemini in your 11th house of social connections by July 2025, this mental activity becomes even more pronounced. The Page of Clouds reveals how your visible thinking patterns might be creating unnecessary complexity in 3 key areas. In relationships, others can see how overthinking might be preventing the natural flow of connection. The mechanical nature of the page suggests that you might be analyzing situations rather than feeling them intuitively. This is particularly relevant as Jupiter moves through Cancer in your 12th house of unconscious patterns. Financially, this card indicates that others notice your tendency to overcomplicate monetary decisions. The busy mind represented here might be visibly creating obstacles to the natural flow of abundance that the Queen of Fire promises. Regarding health, the card suggests that stress and mental tension are manifesting in visible ways, perhaps affecting your physical well-being through obvious signs of anxiety or restlessness. The contrast between this card and the previous silence card is particularly telling. While your hidden influence calls for quiet contemplation, your visible behavior shows a mind that's constantly in motion. This dynamic creates an interesting tension with the generous sharing energy of the Queen of Fire in the center position. As Saturn continues its journey through Aries in your 9th house of higher wisdom, This page of clouds appears as a clear sign that mental patterns need to be simplified. The visible complexity of thought is actually obscuring the deeper wisdom available through silence. The mechanical nature of this card's imagery serves as a warning about the dangers of letting the analytical mind dominate your experience. As we move toward examining the path of action in our next position, consider: how might simplifying your thought processes create more space for authentic sharing and genuine connection? This visible influence creates an important bridge between your inner world of silence and the action needed for transformation. As we prepare to explore the recommended path forward, we'll discover how to harmonize these seemingly contradictory energies of mental activity and peaceful contemplation. Now, let's open the fourth card, which will show us the path of action necessary for the resolution. Another major arcana: creativity. As we explore the path of action indicated by our spread, we encounter creativity, a powerful major arcana card that emerges at a crucial time when Mars enters Leo's sector of self-expression in 2025. This card, appearing in the action position, provides clear guidance on how to integrate the sharing nature of the Queen of Fire, the wisdom of silence, and transform the mechanical thinking of the Page of Clouds. The image on this card is explosively alive with alchemical energy. Fire and water merge at the bottom, while divine light streams in from above. The central figure appears to be completely possessed by creative force, suggesting that the path forward requires full surrender to your creative essence. This is particularly significant as Jupiter moves through Cancer in your 12th house of spiritual connection during 2025. The card's position as your recommended path of action suggests specific approaches in 3 key areas. In relationships, it calls for spontaneous, authentic expression rather than calculated interactions. The alchemical imagery suggests transforming connections through creative engagement, moving beyond the analytical approach of the Page of Clouds to something more genuine and dynamic. Financially, creativity indicates that prosperity will come through innovative approaches and original thinking. With Saturn moving through your 9th house of expansion, this suggests that financial growth requires breaking free from conventional wisdom and trusting your creative instincts. For health, the card recommends expressing yourself physically through dance, art, or any form of creative movement. This is especially important as Uranus enters Gemini, activating your house of group activities and collective expression. The dynamic integration between creativity and our previous cards is fascinating. It shows how to transform the mechanical mind, Page of Clouds, through creative expression, while honoring both the generous sharing of the Queen of Fire and the deep wisdom found in silence. This card's appearance here is particularly powerful as it coincides with Pluto's continued transit through Aquarius in your 7th house of relationships, suggesting that creative expression becomes a key to transforming all your connections. The alchemical symbolism in the card, the marriage of opposing forces, provides a clear template for action. Integrate rather than separate, create rather than analyze, express rather than suppress. As we move toward our final card, which will reveal the ultimate outcome, consider how embracing creativity might dissolve the barriers between your inner silence and outer expression. This path of creative action sets the stage for a powerful resolution to our reading. The question becomes, how will this creative approach lead to the final integration we're seeking? As we prepare to examine our culminating card, we'll discover how this creative path leads to a profound transformation. And finally, let's open the 5th card, which will reveal the solution. Another major arcana: completion. In our culminating position, we find completion, a powerful major arcana card that reveals the ultimate resolution of our journey. This card's appearance is particularly significant as we approach the total solar eclipse in Leo's sector of transformation during 2025, suggesting a profound cycle of completion and renewal. The image shows the final piece of a puzzle being placed in the 3rd eye position, the seat of inner vision and wisdom. This symbolic completion occurs at the exact point where spiritual insight meets practical reality, suggesting that all the elements of our reading are destined to come together in perfect harmony. The appearance of completion as our outcome shows how the energies of our previous cards will ultimately integrate. The generous sharing of the Queen of Fire. the profound wisdom of silence. The transformation of the analytical mind, Page of Clouds. The alchemical power of creativity. With Jupiter moving through Cancer in your 12th house of spiritual completion during 2025, this card suggests a profound resolution in 3 key areas. In relationships, it indicates the completion of old patterns of interaction, leading to more authentic and fulfilling connections. The puzzle piece imagery suggests that each relationship finds its perfect place in the greater picture of your life. Financially, completion promises the culmination of a cycle of learning about abundance. As Saturn transitions through your 9th house of wisdom, this suggests that your understanding of true wealth reaches a new level of maturity. For health, the card indicates a holistic integration of body, mind, and spirit. The third eye placement of the final puzzle piece suggests achieving a balanced state of well-being that encompasses both physical and spiritual health. The positioning of this card as our final outcome is particularly powerful as Uranus enters Gemini in your 11th house of future vision. It suggests that as old cycles complete, new possibilities naturally emerge. The dialogue between completion and our previous cards reveals a perfect synthesis. The generous spirit of the Queen of Fire finds its true expression. The wisdom of silence becomes fully integrated. The mechanical mind transforms through creativity, and all elements come together in a harmonious whole. This completion isn't an ending but a threshold to a new beginning. As Neptune moves into Aries in your 9th house of higher understanding, this card suggests that completing one cycle of growth naturally opens the door to the next level of evolution. The question now becomes, how will you carry these integrated insights forward into your next cycle of growth? As we move into our final chapter, we'll explore how all these elements work together to create a comprehensive guide for your journey ahead. As we weave together the threads of this powerful reading for Leo in 2025, a clear narrative of transformation emerges. The progression from the Queen of Fire's generous sharing through the depths of silence, the visible mental patterns of the Page of Clouds, the creative path forward, and ultimately to completion, creates a comprehensive roadmap for growth. The central theme reveals itself through the planetary alignments of 2025, with Jupiter moving through Cancer in your spiritual sector, while Saturn transits Aries in your house of wisdom, and Uranus entering Gemini in your social sphere. This year presents a unique opportunity for integrating inner wisdom with outer expression. The flow of energy through our spread reveals 3 distinct phases of transformation. First, the recognition that true abundance comes through sharing, Queen of Fire, but must be balanced with inner silence. This dynamic is particularly emphasized as Pluto in Aquarius continues to transform your relationship sector throughout 2025. Second, the visible challenge of an overactive mind, Page of Clouds, finds its resolution through creative expression rather than analytical thinking. This transformation is supported by Mars movement through your sector of self-expression. Finally, all elements integrate perfectly, completion, as you learn to balance outer expression with inner wisdom, leading to a new level of maturity in how you share your gifts with the world. Practical integration for each life area. For relationships, move beyond mechanical interactions to authentic sharing. Balance periods of connection with conscious solitude. Allow creative expression to transform your connections. Trust in the natural completion of relationship cycles. For finances, share resources with confidence and wisdom. Make decisions from a place of inner quiet. Transform analytical approaches through creative innovation. Trust in the natural flow of abundance. For health, balance energetic sharing with restful silence. Release mental stress through creative expression. Trust your body's wisdom. Embrace a holistic approach to well-being. The eclipse patterns of 2025 support this journey, particularly the solar eclipse that activates your sector of transformation. This celestial event amplifies the completion energy of our reading, suggesting that this is indeed a pivotal year for integration and growth. As we conclude our exploration, remember that this completion isn't an endpoint but a threshold. Each cycle of growth prepares you for the next level of evolution. The key is to maintain the dynamic balance between sharing and silence, between creativity and wisdom, allowing each element to find its perfect place in the greater puzzle of your life. This reading ultimately reveals that 2025 offers you, Leo, a profound opportunity to integrate your natural generous spirit with deeper wisdom, transforming how you express yourself in the world and creating a new foundation for authentic abundance in all areas of life. Thank you for listening to our tarot spread. What did you think of today's reading? Please tell us in the comments which part caught your attention the most. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone you know who needs to hear this reading today. And remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. Then, look for the videos related to your ascendant and moon on this channel and watch them now to integrate all this knowledge and act in a targeted way. See you in our next video.